Hey, it's a new week, and here's your real fake news for the first week of March, where we take our anger from politics and misplace it elsewhere. And I am feeling pretty snarky. This just in from the Vatican. There's never been a better time to donate to the Catholic Church. You know, they need lawyer money. And now that leads us to your daily irony supplement. The man who wrote the rules for child sexual abuse by Catholic Church officials back in 1998 was Cardinal George Pell. And George Pell was just convicted on multiple counts of child sexual abuse. He could face a 50-year sentence. So who says self-help doesn't work? An annual Gallup poll has determined that Hawaii residents have the highest overall well-being. That's the 7th time that state has won the top spot in the well-being survey. Those pollsters also determined that if I was writing this in Hawaii, it would be notably shorter and likely less dark. Israel Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu will be indicted on multiple charges of bribery, fraud, and other crimes, filling up his dance card. Mr. Netanyahu, whose name, by the way, is not a search engine, had this to say.
It could be worse. At least I'm not with the Catholic Church.
All right. Debt among 19 to 29-year-old Americans has exceeded $1 trillion as of the end of last year. If that number is not cumulative, then next time you go down to change the laundry over, expect to find someone living in your basement. Maybe one of your adult children. Ladies, gingham pants could be just the thing your wardrobe needs this spring. And today's bong dropper, astrophysicists say the universe is expanding far more rapidly than it should be. What if everything, including us, is expanding? And right now, we're giants compared to our former selves just last week. Everything is expanding, which might explain the exorbitant prices that Starbucks charges for a grande. Vandals broke into St. Michan's Church in Dublin, Ireland, and stole a mummified head from an 800-year-old corpse called the Crusader. Police experts are checking the nearby college to see if there's a fraternity house that has a local SAE chapter. This just in, the NBA now admits that its games are as fake as pro wrestling. This is a huge announcement that you will only hear right here on this newscast. That's because we sometimes work extra hard to make up the stories that have no basis in fact. Also in sports, former Heisman Trophy winner Johnny Manziel has been kicked out of the Canadian Football League because he's contravened the agreement with the league. Yeah, I don't know. Manziel says he'll return to the U.S. to explore new options, possibly at an Amazon warehouse. New research has just determined the easiest job in the world. After exhaustive analysis, scientists have found that the vocation with the most obtainable work objective would be Netflix quality control. That, of course, is counting on the fact that they let you use a comfortable couch. Also in business news, Weight Watchers stock has fallen more than 34% over the last week, with analysts saying the company posted poor fourth-quarter earnings. Later, though, those same analysts revised, saying that the drop was due to millennials finally figuring out who Marie Osmond really is. And don't tell us stoned people are lazy. Now they've figured out that you can ferment marijuana from brewer's yeast, and the new chemical process converts a type of sugar in THC. That's the main psychoactive ingredient in cannabis.
The amazing stuff about this is that you can play 36 holes on it in the afternoon, take it home and just get stoned to the bejesus belt that night on this stuff.
That was homemaker extraordinaire Martha Stewart, who has just signed with Canadian weed company Canopy Growth to launch a new product line. Figure that out. That's your real fake news for this week. I'm Rick Tamblyn, and thanks for listening, because doing this is the therapy doctors say I need to keep me out of jail. Get out there. Have a big one.